Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to show you this simple web application that I've created to show maybe the simplest possible application using the API of the OpenAI. As we know, OpenAI offers several functionalities such as moderation, completion, image generation with DALL-E, embedding for semantic extractions. And each one consists of a model which is fine-tuned according the needs of the user. For this application, I chose to send a request to the completion API through this web form where one can set some parameters when choose. For example, starting from the model, because there are several models for completion. One is GP3, the well-known model for chatting that has been obscured now. So as we will see, we will obtain a negative status code as a response. And I provided also these two choices here, that is text Da Vinci and 3 and 2. Then one have to set the max tokens, which is an estimate of the overall length between the overall text length between the prompt and the text response. The maximum size depends on the model. For example, for the text Da Vinci is more or less 4,000 tokens, which corresponds to a very huge response, mm, such as like a little book or an essay. I Let's try with 600. That is a medium response size. Then there is the temperature parameter that is an indicator of the deterministic nature of the response that we will expect. It spans from a minimum of 0 to a maximum of 1, with 1 being the most stochastic and natural conversational way, while 0, with a parameter 0, we will expect an answer similar to that of a machine. And finally, one have to send a prompt. That is the real request we submit. For example, let's try this. Tell me a fairy tale, I'm asking. Okay, it has entered. It has answered. Sorry about the debug, but it's for having all the variables under control. The model, as we can see, has generated a fairy tale. Let's play with this parameter. What happens if we change this to 1? Okay, this time it has provided a larger response. But the response is more, I don't know how to say, it's more fancy, it's more full of randomness. Look at the exclamative point. It appears that it has more fantasy inside. While before the overall sentiment was more neutral. Below, you can see all the prompt history. Let's try another of this. Nuclear weapons are dangerous and destructive development in the history of humanity. The potential of these weapons to inflict mass destruction on an unprecedented scale has had a major impact on international politics and relationships. The development and possession of nuclear weapons should be discouraged, and their use should only take place in an absolute last resort. Okay, Tex Da Vinci, you convinced us. Well, guys, that's all. Thank you for staying with me. See you next time. Bye.